Ark survivors, it's Mark here and welcome to the Sanctuary Ark, here with Eve, continuing on with our exploration and tests. All in all, quite pleased with the way things have been going. I have found one or two anomalies which I'm going to get on to, so there may be the odd update coming over the next few weeks at the time of recording this video. Trying to get the updates in before the next editor update, if there is one. 10:09 and day 105. We're now exploring Burch Way and we got some company. Well, we did have. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in this area, so it'll be a newish experience. Right, where to go? I'll wander this way. Ah, saber tooth up here. Oh, here we got two of them. Ah, what happened to the other one? Turned into a scorpion. Yeah. Alright. Let's take this out. Oh, there's the other one. Ah, a busy start. Yeah, it's a little awkward. I've not managed to figure out how to get an underworld minimap as well as the upperworld minimap, which makes it a little more challenging, that's for sure. Now, which way to go? I'll wander over this way a bit. Have a look, get a bit of a view, got a rough idea where we are. That's it. Pacifico and Carino over there, I believe. Don't seem to be any more nasties about. There's a valley down there. I think we want to be over that area. Yeah, picturesque woodland area. Got that valley coming into this plain down here, one or two creatures. Oh, we've got a rune here. The coordinates are at the top. Look away if you don't want to see them. Yeah, one of the things I've not mentioned before, I'm getting what, 70, between 60 and 70 frames per second. It does vary around the map. Bearing in mind I've got everything set to epic. I'm recording in 4K. I upload at 1080p. I'll lose a bit of quality. Hang on. Oh, they're so annoying. But they're very useful when you're a new player. Or you're starting off. Easy way to get meat and hide. Yes, anyway. Yeah, it looks quite nice, this. The undulations and what have you. Quite like this area. Except for wood thatch, fibre. There's not a lot of resource in the area at the moment. And another thing to note. My system comprises of AMD Ryzen 3950X times 16 cores. 64 gigabytes of RAM. GeForce RTX 4080. Yeah, considered an old PC now. And everything runs off SSDs. So we'll pick that up. Yeah, out of the way place. Oh, hang on. Gosh, this is annoying. Oh, nearly shot my shibby. Yeah, shibbies are indestructible. Anything else about? Oh, you could have a peaceful, well, sort of semi-peaceful base location in the area. Yeah, the disadvantage being the lack of stone and metal and stuff like that at the present time. We'll have to see if we've got any of that nearby. Oh, raptor. So there's one or two of the smaller creatures, depending on your level and experience. Quite an easy area as far as the dinos are concerned, and not so easy to build an advanced base here. Wood, yeah, anything like that, ideal. The more advanced you are, you can, well, later on there's teleports and all sorts, so you can import stuff and that in the future, depending on what you want to do. There's so many places on this map to have bases or outposts. On the other side of that valley, we've seen the valley from up on the Volcania side. Yeah, talking of stone, we've got a bit there, and there's loads over the Volcania side there. Got some defence units down there. It's an advanced resource, so yeah, there's possibilities. wander through this lightly wooded area. Yeah, pretty. Yeah, I'm guessing if you've got a lot of dinos and build a base structure enough, your tamed dinos wandering about. Let's have a look over this ridge. I think we've got that valley again. Oh, look at that. Got some horses. Again, calls them Ecas. And we've got a, what's that down there? Is that an alpha? Oh, we've got to go for that. There's an alpha raptor down there. Right, 164. And we'll check to see what that goes up to after we take that thing on. And that's the reason we have the shibby. Take on the alphas and then eventually get extra level ups. Yeah, they're few and far between these things, but we're going to take it on. Oh, I picked a few items up there. And some hide and raw prime meat. Oh, let's have a look here. Oh, we've got the trophy, we've got the prime meat, one or two other little bits and pieces there. Nothing spectacular. We've gone from 164 to 175. We need 540 to get to the next level. And obviously the more dangerous the alpha, the more points you get. The higher the level, the more points you're going to get for each level. It's not easy. On the upper world island called Gifters, you can get your shivvies from there. Another open plain. Looks like we've got another rune over there. We'll have a look at that. Look away from the coordinates up there if you don't want to see it. Get 10 level ups with 200 of these runes. Yeah, on the server version I've collected 132. I'm doing multiple testing, probably why I sound tired. Yeah. Another pleasant wooded area. It seems to be the main theme for the Burch Way here. Lost chops, Listrosaurus and dodos. We've got a little bit of stone there. Alright, okay. I think we've got some Rexes up there. There's a couple up on that ridge. We'll look round. Let's see. I could probably do with a few more trees. Maybe add a few flowers or something, make it a bit prettier. I guess I could add a little bit more stone, but you don't want it too easy, do you? We have another rune. The Rexes are battling something. We'll let them get on with it. We don't really want to get involved with those. No. We've got a valley down there, leading into that plain up there. Just going to scout round. We've got a bit of metal there, over that other ridge. It looks like that valley up there is treeless. We might have to sort that out in a future update. Okay, so what we got up here? Much more of the same. Got some creatures over there. Yeah, pretty quiet actually. Yeah, could be an area practice building and so forth without getting too much hassle. Yeah, I believe that's about it for this area here. Yeah, so we're on the border of the next section, I believe. That's the area called Marlow, and over there is Yaz. Yeah, so we want to go and check out that valley where there's treeless valley. I'm going to put some trees in there, I think. I'm just checking around, making sure there's no more ruins or anything else of interest. Yeah, that's definitely devoid of trees. I'll have to do that in the next update. I've got to try and get them in before the editor's updated, because that's going to cause me a lot of problems. Redo a lot of stuff if I have to do it after the update of the Ark editor. I'm not going to go on about it much though. we're still in Burch Way. This is quite a nice area. We've got 1 or 2 trees that need lowering down. I will check, see if we can. There's a lot of fibre here. And we've got, I think this has got sap in it. Yeah, the fibre and all that all coming from the plants around here. Yeah, anyway, we'll head up towards the open plain ahead, monitoring the range per seconds, roughly averaging 70. Wandering our way through down here. We can see a rune ahead. We've got a explorer note here, and these are dotted about. We've missed loads just flying about, but we're not going to get too interested in that. Yeah, come through here the Bronto and you'll have enough fibre to last you for 1,000 years. Yeah, as a player you have the option. You can do it the quick way or the easy way, or you can make it more challenging for yourself. Yeah, the decision is right down to the player. You can go through an area like we've been, collect thousands and thousands of fibre, or you can go around picking stuff by hand if and when you want to. There are multiple ways of playing this game, and it's up to you. We have another frustrating anomaly here, similar to the Volcania anomaly. The artifact used to be up in the sky there, at the old landscape Z coordinates. That was moved down to here. Yeah, we just moved it down to the new ground coordinates. And just like Volcania, we had 2, one up in the sky, and then like this one here. And again, after removing that one in the sky, it stayed away. I thought I'd do an experiment with the artifact, the tree, and back a bit as we're standing now, and this is the result. Just by moving the artifact in the editor, we ended up with 2 artifacts without actually adding one. We've got a few defence units there. Else we've got nothing in that area. And what we'll do, we'll sneak by them. I'm not usually aggressive unless you're aggressive to another creature. What was that? Oh, attack drones. I didn't expect that. Right, that drops elements, so what we're going to do, we're going to grab that. Make sure we've not agitated the defence units. There's a couple of enforcers about as well. Actually, they seem a bit out of place in this area. Oh, well, we'll see. We'll continue on. I think we're getting close to the end now. Whoa, we have some basilisks here. And 2 nasty creatures down there. Gosh, we've got a Reaper King there. You can't see that though, it's invisible down there somewhere. The basilisks. And there's that plane. Just to note, if you want to add more, you can use the simple spawner. An ideal area for that. Well, that's Burch Way. All in all, more of a sort of passive, peaceful area with the odd nasty area. And what time do we have? We've got 11:54. We're still on day 105. And if you're still with us, thank you so much for watching. Catch you in the next one. Oh yes, yes indeed.